Well, there is a new push for space tourism today. Richard Branson's Virgin Galactic is opening a new headquarters on Spaceport in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. The company's moving from its current location in California's Mojave Desert. This comes after Virgin Galactic completed a successful test flight to space in February. The company's next step is flying customers. Virgin Galactic founder and CEO Sir Richard Branson joins me now alongside New Mexico Governor Lujan Grisham. Thank you both for joining us. They're coming to us from Santa Fe, New Mexico. So Richard, to you, why New Mexico?
Well, it's a very welcoming place. The New Mexicans a few years ago, Governor Richardson actually said, I will build you a spaceport if you will bring your space line to New Mexico. So I said, well, if you build me a spaceport, we'll bring Virgin Galactic to New Mexico. And what's exciting is we're coming to the end of our test program, and we're ready to start moving all our people down into the spaceport. One of the most beautiful spaceports. Well, it is the only spaceport in the world, but it is stunning. It is absolutely stunning.
Hey, Governor, I'm just curious.
And I'd just like to also follow up.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say that we were announcing today that the very first photograph of space was actually taken in New Mexico in 1947. This is really the birthplace of so many aerospace, aeronautical engineering aspects, and this is now complete fruition for a state like New Mexico, and we've got incredible unrestricted airspace here. So there's a multitude of great reasons to have Virgin Galactic in our great state.
So good weather conditions.
Great weather.
Most of the time.
I keep hearing that over and over again, that the weather conditions are really wonderful. Richard, I want to ask you, what exactly, how much is this going to cost consumers, and how soon do you think this will be up and running?
The cost is not cheap. I mean, it's over $200,000 to go up into space with Virgin Galactic. But one day, I hope, because of the demand we believe will be considerable, we'll be able to bring that price down and down, so that hopefully quite a few people who are watching this program one day will have the chance to go to space. And that was the reason for us starting this, was to give as many people as possible the chance to become astronauts.
Mm-hmm. Governor, I'm curious.
And as far as when, sorry.
Oh, sorry, Richard, I didn't mean to interrupt. But
as far as when, all the next test flights will be here in New Mexico. If they all go as well as the first two flights into space went, then hopefully, by the end of the year, I'll be going up, and then we'll start taking other people up.
Governor, I've got to ask you, with Richard Branson by your side, does this mean that you are going to be the first governor in space?
Well, we certainly hope so. And I don't take up much room. I'm the shortest governor in the country, so I figure I can just sort of be in the jump seat in the back. But the other aspect is, I remember a day, I'm that old, where cell phones were out of reach, mobile phones of most people in the country, most people on the globe. And once you invest in a technology, you invest in this kind of operation, the defense, the research, the medicine, the science, the commercial activity, I have no doubt that it's going to expand tremendously. And we want to coin Space Valley is now how people will reference New Mexico and the job growth and the investment growth right here in this great state.
Yeah, jobs really matter, especially as we're entering.
I'm a part-time hypnotist, and I've never hypnotized a governor before. So I want you to get your cameras watching very closely to make sure I don't do anything strange.
I don't know what's going to happen.
Put your hands under my hands.
All right.
Look me in the eyes. Okay, it happened. Did you see it?
I did see it. What just happened?
Oh, he's got my phone. I've been looking for that.
Impressive.
Only on national news would Sir Richard steal my phone.
That's
impressive. How we made our money to build a space line.
Richard, I do want to ask you, yesterday Jeff Bezos announced, I know you're probably sick of hearing about this, but announced his plans to send Blue Origin spacecraft to the moon. How are you going to compete with the moon race?
We have plans to put a Virgin Galactic hotel just floating off the moon. It'll take us many years, and I think it'll take Jeff many years to get there. But all of us are dreaming big, and then we'll work very hard with our wonderful engineers to make those dreams a reality.
Richard, you have done records, you've done airplanes, you've done space travel. For Earthlings back here, I'm just curious if in America, are trains next for you?
Yeah, I mean, trains is very important. I mean, we're building a line between Miami and Orlando and Tampa, and that's a tremendous project. We also hope to connect Las Vegas and Los Angeles with the train service. And, I think that, there haven't been any private train companies for decades in America. And I think, we've had a lot of expertise in Great Britain, and we want to bring that expertise to America and try to get people off the roads and back onto trains.
Yeah, well, I tell you, I take the Metro North.
That's one thing we're working on. The other thing, which is quite exciting, is we've got 5 beautiful new cruise ships being built, and the first one sets sail early next year. And so Virgin Voyages is something which we've been working very hard on here in America.
I can't help but wonder when you sleep. At what point?
I don't think he does.
I'd say I'm lucky. I sleep well, but I've had a lifetime of building wonderful people around me and giving them the freedom to try things and to make mistakes but fortunately they seem to make good things come true and it's in some ways easier to run many companies than it is to run one company because you've just got great people you can draw on every new venture that you do.
For people who are visionaries,
this is someone who's got real vision.
Governor, I was just going to ask Richard that exact question. What is it, maybe both of you can respond, to be someone who's hungry and able to build and create? What's the one thing you think you need to do in your life every day that could be transformative to create these companies?
It's just to surround yourself with a great team. I mean, whether you're the governor of New Mexico or whether you're the president of Virgin, if you have a fantastic team of people around you who believe in your mission, believe in your vision, then anything is possible. And
that's right.
Believe
in every possibility. I mean, I campaigned on, look, this state has far more rich, tremendous opportunities than it has challenges. And, politicians have they have a tendency to focus on all of the difficult, negative things, and I'm going to address all of those things in my state. But don't limit yourself. Think about all the possibilities, and if you do that and invest in those, and surround yourself with the right expertise, it does, in fact, all those dreams come true. And New Mexico today is realizing those dreams for so many New Mexicans, so many Americans, and quite frankly, this effort. We're the first on the globe to have Spaceport America operate commercial space flights. This is incredible. And I think about all the humanitarian aspects that will be related to this effort and this vision.
The Governor of New Mexico, Lujan Grisham, and Sir Richard Branson. I want to thank you both for joining us today.
Thank you.